everybody, it's Alta here again. I'm from EXP Realty and I'm here today to share another 360 view tour of one of my newest listings, and it is situated in Drumblade in the south of Johannesburg. This lovely farm is for sale at 2.995 million. It is a 5-hectare farm with a large main house, a cold room, a chicken coop, a goat dairy, and space for a worker to live, as well as ample space to grow vegetables and other crops. So let me take you on a tour. This is the front door area that the property has, and you can see the house is situated in a very well cared for, well manicured and extremely well maintained garden. Isn't this absolutely breathtaking? So this front door will lead you directly into your living area. And the living area is beautifully tiled in a terracotta. It has loads and loads of windows, and it's super light and airy. And there's a sliding door that leads out to the pool area. Over there you can see the formal dining room that easily flows through this area, and this area could actually be used as a training center if that is something you would be interested in to generate income from on this farm. But let me get into that a little bit later. Over here is the main bedroom. It's extremely spacious. Let me show you what it looks like. It also has a sliding door leading out to pool deck, and lots of wardrobe space, and then a built-in bed. Have you ever seen that? That is a double bed area, and it's extra length and with storage underneath. So all you need to place here is a mattress, and you are well on your way to have a wonderful built-in double bed in your room. And this is the ensuite for the main bedroom. You'll see it's neatly tiled. It's a large shower. Let me see, where's the shower head? There in the roof. And then behind this wall is the private toilet area. And of course it leads out to the main bedroom. So this is the lounge area. Over there you saw that, but now I'm taking you into the formal dining area. Again, loads of windows, light flooding the area. There's a passage that leads to the kitchen. There's a little nook where you can pass the plates through if that's what you want to do. And over here is another sliding door that leads onto pool deck. So now you might say, Alta, what about curtains? Don't they have curtains in this house? Yes, they do. They were just off for some washing and fresh pressing, so they'll be hung back. But I must say, I kind of like it. I think if I bought this property, I would probably only put blinds that I can open up, because I cannot put in words how refreshing it is to enter this space without dark curtains clouding the natural light. Now let me take you into the kitchen. Now the kitchen is divided into 3 areas. So this is the main area where you have your stove and you have all your cupboards, storage space. Again, the lovely north-facing window, and again the curtains just tied up and away, because you do not want to miss out on the lovely natural light that floods this home. When we did the listing, we had our coffee and our rusks here, And I love it when a kitchen has space for a kitchen table. So I suppose this is where you're going to have your breakfast, your lunches, and probably your dinners. So the one thing I would like you to understand and really get is that this is a true farm experience when you buy this property. This house feels like a farmhouse, but in a good way. It's open, it is spacious, it is clean. It has such a little lucky packet surprises around all the different corners. And I told the owner that if I sat here, when I sat here on this chair, let me show you, I sat there, she sat there, and the other people sat around the table with us. So, but when I sat there, I said to her, this house just feels cozy, it feels warm, it feels like home. And this is the true farm experience that I'm talking about. So let's look at the other part of the kitchen. Now this is on the other side. Now this is the area where the owner worked and cooked her cheese and made the soaps on these gas stoves. And so there's enough space in this kitchen to do such a thing like that. And then next door is the scullery, the third part of the kitchen with a double zinc that side, lots of workspace. Because remember, over here we have to do with farmers who were championship winners on goat product and soap making. So they needed all these workspace areas in place to manufacture their products. So down the hall you'll see the guest toilet, and over here the first bathroom in the property that you can see. It's very neat and clean. And yeah, interesting fact, let me just zoom out a bit. This cupboard here used to be a shower, but they didn't need it, so they transformed it into a cupboard, which is very useful. But all the pipes and everything is still in place should you require to change this back into a full bathroom with a shower. This is one of the bedrooms. Very, very neat. Loads of storage space. Very clean. Again, north facing, and again, window tied away because you want to see the light. The curtain is tied away, pardon me. Alright, so this is like a working, needleworking room. This is just an added bonus. And then over there is another added bonus to that room. There's a toilet, so you don't have to go too far while you are working in your office. And this is now outside the kitchen door. Another wash up, double zinc available. Wonderful. It's right next to the pool area and the patio. And if you have a wonderful braai out here with your friends and family, you can easily just wash the dishes on the outside, and it will be so much fun and easy and convenient. Okay, so now we see the main house from a little bit further away. There's the sliding door to the main bedroom, to the lounge, and the sliding door for the dining room is behind those bushes. Over there is the lovely porch, and here is the magnificent, well manicured garden. And all the farmland is lying towards that southwestern area. So what on earth is this? Well, that's the built-in braai. And interestingly enough, it used to be part of the swimming pool, and they just made the pool a bit smaller by installing this wall in between the two pool areas. So that's the built-in braai. You can put a thatch roof over here, and you've got a nice sunk-in boma for a braai. Or you can remove this and just restore the pool to its original size. This is a fountain. It's in 100% working condition. But let us now talk about, oh, there we go. Let us talk about the elephant in the room. Oh, I'm making you crazy, isn't it? There you go. What on earth is wrong with the pool? Why isn't it filled with sparkling blue water? It's going to cost you, hey? No, not really. Come on. Just let me show you what's going on here. The first thing I want you to note is that the family in this house is not using the pool at this point. Says there's no motivation for them or reason to fill up the pool with water and to keep it clean while nobody is using it. That makes sense, right? Then there are 2 cracks in the pool, but they are plaster cracks. It's not something that's so deep that it runs into the abyss. It's that crack over there, and there's a small crack over here. And according to the sellers, this is plaster cracks. So if you could fix those and maybe remarbleite this pool, you can have a beautiful, fresh blue sparkling pool in working condition again, because the pump and the fountain is A4 away. So yeah, Alta, but it's going to cost me a fortune to fill up this pool with water. No, it's not. This farm has such a strong borehole. It pumps 6,000 liters per hour. You will fill this pool with your borehole water that is abundantly available on this farm, and it will not cost you an arm and a leg. So please don't let this be a killer for you. It's really unnecessary. Right, yes, so another view of the beautiful, well-manicured garden, and of course the porch area. And there's another view of the porch area. There's the informal dining area there. There's the braai that I showed you. Beautiful, beautiful garden around the main house. But there's a lot of infrastructure already available on the farm, and I'm going to take you there right now. There's an orchard with lovely fruit trees, and over here is a cold room with a proper cold refrigerator in there. Let me see if I can take you inside. There we go. Now we're inside the cold room. Look at all the aluminum shelving and table here. Easy and to keep clean and to maintain. And here is the cold room. You can even see how thick this wall of the cold room door is. And this cold room can reach a temperature as low as -10 degrees. It's really deep and large inside there as well. So this is where they kept the cheese and the milk and the soaps and whatever they put in there during their goat milk and cheese and soap farming adventures. Here's the cold room from the other side. You can see everywhere it's neat, it's neatly fenced in, so the animals can't just go everywhere and anywhere. It's very well maintained. And this is now the goat dairy on the right hand side, and over there the goat shelter. So you can easily just start your milk goat business again, because all the infrastructure is in place. Let me show you what it looks like inside the goat dairy. Again, a nice built-in table. The goat shelter is just outside this space. And you've got your basins and shelf space, workspace, and so forth. Oh, I think I haven't told you. Do you know that if you are willing or interested in starting your own goat farm here, the seller will throw in a free goat product making course for you, so that you can know how to work with the milk, how to make the cheese, and how to cook the soap, so that you can sell it. It's a lucrative business, so if I was you, I'd really consider starting a goat farm over here. So now we are a bit further away from the property. Remember, it's 5 hectares large. So over there's the worker quarters, over there's the goat dairy, and this is just a western view of this expansive land. So yeah, you can graze some cattle here, but you'll have to check to see how many you can put in this space, because of course they eat a lot, and you need to make sure that your land provides enough natural grass for them to survive and thrive. What else you can put? You can put ostriches here, you can put the goats, and there's also a place somewhere here. Let me find it for you. That is the quarters. Oh, finally, I've got the chicken coop. Here it is. So there's enough space in there to house 1,200 chickens as is in that space. But as you can see, the land is so expansive. You can easily build more chicken coops here and really turn it into an income generating cash cow farm. Just going to pan so that you can see what it looks like. Again, nice fencing in place. Very, very neat. Beautiful beddings here. Lovely. And this is the area next to the house where the borehole, the tank and the pump is. So over here, as I say, they pump 6,000 liters of water per hour. Strong, strong, strong borehole on this farm. When you buy a farm, I think it's one of the most important things is to determine, do you have enough water if it's not a rainy season? And on this farm, you will have water throughout the year and throughout every single season. And here we are back in the front garden of the farm. Isn't this amazing to see how neat a 5-hectare farm can be kept? I am astonished at what a good deal this farm is offering the public. So now one of your questions might be, Alta, but what about food? Where do I buy my food? Where do I go to buy clothing if I live in a rural village like Drumblade in the south of Johannesburg? Not to worry at all. Henley on Klip is only 10 minutes drive away on magnificent roads. There are no potholes, very beautifully and well maintained. Also Meyerton, a magnificent town and they're building a brand new mall right there that's apparently opening, I think it's opening in March, I saw over the weekend. So they better hurry up, there's still some work to do, but that's opening just a stone's throw away from Drumblade, 15 minutes away. Then Alberton is about 25 minutes drive away. And then if you feel peckish on an afternoon and you feel you want to go and sit and relax next to another pool and you don't want to cook for yourself, you just go down the road to the Sun Valley wedding venue and you can have a wonderful meal and some relaxing time next to the pools in that wedding area. So let me just see if there's anything that I perhaps missed for you. Just to encourage you again to say, please reach out to me. This is really a fabulous deal, a well-loved property, well-maintained, cared for over many, many, many years. And it's got the good energy of championships and winning written all over it. So just, I can point out that Drumblade is quite near Walkerville. It is close to the Eye of Africa, the Blue Saddle Estate, and Heidelberg is only 40 minutes drive away. And it's really horse country over here, so you can keep your horses here. And you will see deer at night, you will see bunnies at night, and you will definitely hear the jackals cry in the distance when you lie in your bed at night. I was so impressed when I drove towards this farm to go and list it. And I'm super, super chuffed to tell you that the farmlands next to the main roads, the grassy fields, the openness, the calmness, the fact that you can see until the end of the horizon when you drive towards this farm is out of this world. You owe it to yourself to contact me so that we can talk about your needs, to determine whether this is a farm that could possibly work for your dream and your ideas. And then after that, we can discuss taking you on a tour. So you've seen so much of it now today. Have a lovely day. Thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate your time, and have a blessed day. Bye-bye.